So constructor is a special method. Why are we calling special in this? There are two reasons. The first reason is invoke implicitly, meaning it will call automatically. Second one, exist with same name of the class. If your class name is test, constructor name will be test. If your class name is demo, constructor name will be demo. And when it will be, see, use it to initialize a class member, okay, and it will invoke while object creation. So I can tell you this is a special point, okay. So this is they, for example, I can tell you a scenario. కొన్ని scenarios చెప్తాను చూడండి. Let's say at the time of admission into hospital as a patient, let's say you are a patient, you want to go for any surgery or some treatment. See, at the time of admission into hospital as a patient, you need some what will be called examinations, okay, tests to be done. Examinations, tests to be done mandatory. Understand? Mandatory at the time of doing, and it is possible using constructor. Understand? Okay, student. Now same thing at the time of reporting into a company as an employee. Okay, you need joining formalities and possible using constructor. Understand what I'm trying to tell? So here in this case, here I'm writing CW object creation. Okay, object creation. I can say message is equal to object creation at what time? I can say date time dot now. Here I can say message. This is done automatically. You can say when you open a bank account, you'll get a welcome mail, right? That will be also done by the constructor. So take a minute of time and understand. Are you able to understand what is constructor? This is constructor. Constructor is a special method which will be invoked implicitly while creating object. ఒకసారి చూడండి అందరూ. Any questions you can ask me? At the time of creating object, you can do something. Like when you create an object, let's say when you join in the company, I want to tell that I joined in particular time and date. It is possible using constructor. Okay. Check and tell me any questions. Understand what is a constructor? Any questions? Hello? Hello? Srinivas? All right. Come back to previous example. I have an example for a class called as a ICICI bank account. And for this ICICI bank account, I took one object C1 and I am going to be defining a method called as a register. So register customer in the sense, what is my intention is, while creating object, I just given the account balance to 0, but I'm calling a register customer. Generally, registration of customer will not be done separately. It should be done at the time of constructor. So then you need to say constructor. Now what happened? While object creation, while opening bank account, your details to be submitted. See, I can say like this. Now in this case, what happened? At the time of creating bank account, you are supposed to tell your details. Let me go to my startup object and set the program to 1. Okay, in this case, what I am trying to tell here is, here, while creating bank account, you please tell your name and please tell your PIN number. PIN number for further transactions. Let's say I'm taking 2 customers. So first customer is C1, second customer is C2. First customer name is Srinivas, second customer something Kiran, and my PIN number is something called as a 2023. Srinivas, let's say your PIN number is 2000. Now the question is, here, when you open the bank account, your bank balance is 0. Okay, this also I'm putting in the construct only. So account balance is equal to 0. So your account balance is going to be setting to 0 while creating object. There should not be any balance till you open the bank account. Now coming here, when you want to see your bank balance, example, C1 dot get balance, C2 dot get balance. So here it should prompt, I can reveal the C1 balance, meaning that Srinivas balance only after verifying with the PIN. C2 only after verifying the PIN. Let's run this example and see what happens. So first one, see here, Srinivas account has been successfully registered. Okay, Kiran, your registration successful. Now Srinivas enter PIN to reveal the password, reveal the bank balance. For example, Srinivas is giving a correct PIN 2000, he will get the balance. Kiran is wrong, entering wrong number. Now what happened? Kiran entered wrong. So this is possible with the help of the constructor. Any questions? Could you please confirm? Hello. Hello. Guys, please confirm. Are you able to follow? Srinivas. Hello. Viraj, Anshul. Okay. See guys, I'm not sure whether you're practicing or not. We given very good amount of practice. Okay. So you not completed the MVC practice set. I'm taking the advanced, OOPS concepts. That's what I'm doing. Right. Now coming to the next one. I want to have something called as derived classes. How do we do that? Would like to have some derived classes. Maybe you people heard a concept called as inheritance. What is inheritance? Inheritance ante enti. See, inheritance, before telling what is the definition, you can understand that this is an important feature of OOPS. Inheritance is an important feature of OOPS. What do you mean by inheritance? See, inheritance is the process of extending classes. Extending classes in the sense, acquiring the base class properties to child class, called as inheritance. Example, మీకు బాగా తెలిసిన కాన్సెప్ట్. Let's say there is a parent class. From this parent class, if you derive anything, that is called as a child class. So this class is inherited with the help of the inheritance. Example, మనకు బాగా తెలిసిన కాన్సెప్ట్ ఏంటండి, డెస్క్టాప్. డెస్క్టాప్ అనే కంప్యూటర్ నుంచి ల్యాప్టాప్ అనేది ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ అవుతుంది. సో ల్యాప్టాప్ అంటే ఏంటి? ల్యాప్టాప్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో కంప్యూటర్, నథింగ్ ఎల్స్, బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ క్యాపబుల్ టు క్యారీ. నేను ఆఫీస్కి తీసుకెళ్లాలంటే ఐ కెన్ నాట్ క్యారీ ద డెస్క్టాప్, ఐ కెన్ క్యారీ ద ల్యాప్టాప్. సో దిస్ ఈస్ acquiring the base class properties to child class. Understand? Inheritance is a process of acquiring base class properties to child class. You can also say your tab. Okay, tab is an inheritance of mobile phone. Tab is an inheritance of mobile phone. Actually, both are actually same, but there will be some additional size, right? So whenever you want to acquire the properties of base class, it is possible using child class. Any questions? All right. So coming here, you have something called as a desktop, and desktop lo manaki em untundi chudandi, you will be having something called as a processing unit untundi, you will be having something called as a display untundi. Ivanni ikkadiki vacheste kakapothe it's inbuilt anamata, I mean we can carry. So this is called as a inheritance. Any questions andi? Hello Srinivas. So you will be writing the base class. I can also tell you with an example. Let's say third one, So I can take you an example like this. Class 3, inheritance is a process of acquiring base class properties to child class. And it's a very important feature of OOPS. Okay, I'll show you real-time example now itself only. Now coming here, now the class only. I have a class. The name of the class is something called as employee class. I have another class. The name of the class is part-time employee and full-time employee. I can say employee. What's wrong here? Employee in a class undi, part-time employee undi. I have another class, full-time employee. So I believe you are able to follow what it is. In this case, see here, what I'm trying to do. Let's understand. See, this is one class. This is a class. Okay. In e class nunchi, rendu class vachinayi. Let's say this is one class. E class anedi enti. What is this class actually? See here, I have two classes. Now this class is an inheritance of this class. Ante, I mean to say that this is employee class. And here, employee in a class nunchi, I have something called as a full-time employee. So what is full-time employee? Full-time employee is nothing but an employee class. Right, no issues. I repeat, ఇక్కడ మీరు అబ్జర్వ్ చేసినట్లయితే ఎంప్లాయ్ అనే క్లాస్ నుంచి ఫుల్ టైమ్ ఎంప్లాయ్ వస్తుంది. చూడండి ఇక్కడ ఎంప్లాయ్ అనే క్లాస్ నుంచి ఫుల్ టైమ్. ఫస్ట్ ఇలా చూద్దాము, తర్వాత మళ్ళీ పార్ట్ టైం చేద్దాం. ఈ ఎంప్లాయ్ ఫుల్ టైమ్ ఎంప్లాయ్ అనేవాడు కంపల్సరీ ఎంప్లాయ్ నుంచి రావాల్సిందే. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ హియర్ లెట్స్ సే I have something called, okay, see, I have an employee. So this employee class containing something called as a ID. When you're talking about ID, see, this ID is common to everyone. Every employee must have an ID. So go for the protected. Protected in the sense available within the existing class as well as derived class. Now this ID is available here and here also. But when it coming to salary, protected string, something called as a employee name will be there. You will be also having something called as a salary and holidays. I repeat this, every full-time employee will have ID, will have salary, will have holidays, will have name. But there will be different from full-time to part-time. So I repeat, I have full-time employee which containing 4 attributes. Let me call this public void set details. In case if anybody is there in the full-time employee, what I'm trying to do is I'm taking, let me take out the ID for a minute. I'll not take ID, only salary. So first, every employee will have something called as a salary. Okay. Employee name, and here I'll be writing this dot name equal to name, this dot salary equal to full-time employees. I'm giving you 20,000 salary, and holidays I'm giving you, they can enjoy holidays of 2 holidays per month, or you can call it as a 24 holidays per year or 2.5 lakhs per annum. You understand what I'm trying to do? Now here when it coming to public void get details, so here name, name, salary, holidays. Are you able to understand what I'm trying to tell? So the question is, why we are taken like this? So this is telling these values are mandatory for this category or that category. Now when it coming to object, I'm taking something called as a full-time employee. Let's say S1 is equal to new full-time employee. Let me call him as a Viraj. That's it. Viraj is a full-time employee. I'm going to be telling this one into, let's say, this one dot set details. Set details. I'm telling Viraj is a full-time employee. S1 dot get details. Now in this case, what happens here? You will be able to see all employee details, but we have provided only one detail. What are the details we provided? We provided only something called as a name. Go to the properties, startup object to third program we are working. Now see, I repeat, your full-time employee, you need to tell what is your name. Your salary and holidays are decided by the company. When you call your name, you will get the name and you will get the salary and holidays also. See, now full-time employee details are coming from where? Employee. Understand? Name is Viraj. Now coming here, I can also give you category. What category it is? I can say category. Category in the sense, I can say this dot category is equal to full-time. Full-time in the sense, permanent employee you can call. So category. Now when it coming to, however we have this one, I would like to also have one more class. Okay, one more class. And this class, I repeat, this class will have something called part-time employee. Are you able to understand what I'm trying to tell? Whether he is a part-time employee or full-time employee, he is an employee. I believe you are able to follow. So in this case, what I'm trying to do is, here I'm writing like this. Class part-time employee is coming from employee. And here in this say, public void set details, I'm taking only the name. Now here I'll be writing this dot name equal to ename. And here this dot category is equal to part-time. So if you are joined the company as a part-time, your details will be submitted here. This dot salary equal to, let's say, full-time employee getting 2.5 lakh, part-time employee may be getting 1.9 lakhs. And here this dot holidays, maybe he's getting 18. Okay, when it coming to public void get details. So both are having same things. Now here what happened, same information will come. Now instead of writing two definitions here, I can define the definition like this. I can provide the definition, the root. We are supposed to supply the data, but here you can have. See, I repeat, see how beautiful it is. We made it coding very simple. I repeat, I have employee, you need to have only the declare the variables and get details. So when it come to full-time, tell the details, part-time, tell the details. But display, it's like this. Let's say in my case, part-time employee, S2 equal to new part-time employee. Let me call me as the set details, Kiran. Now S2 dot get details. So both are actually same. Now run this example and see. This is the power of inheritance. Inheritance is a process of extending classes. Look here, category full-time, category part-time, name Viraj. So Viraj is a full-time employee, Kiran is a part-time employee. Salary Viraj of 2.5 lakhs, salary of Kiran is 1.9, holidays for Viraj is 24, holidays for Kiran is 18. Now here both are actually same, but they are different in the categories. Now here, this is a parent class, this is child class, and this is child class. Now in this case, what happens, you will be having what will be called, different operations. I can tell you, full-time employee may have 8 hours work. Part-time employee may have what will be called a 7 hours work. What I can do? Full-time employee, I can go for a technical. Part-time employee, I can go for a management. Everything is possible. And this is what we call it as a inheritance. Any questions? Everyone? Any questions? Any questions? Hello? Guys, please respond so that I'll proceed. Now coming to the next one, overloading. So in the object-oriented programming, next one is overloading. Overloading refers to Polymorphism, or you can say overloading. Polymorphism refers to overloading. Overloading in the sense defining more than one method with same name. Example, I can say you have a college. Let's say college transportation. College, you can say college transportation. College transportation in the sense college will provide you the college bus. So college may ask you local people to arrange something called as a auto service. A college can ask you government to provide something called as a government bus, public transportation. And college can ask you to carry your own vehicles. So what exactly it is? College transportation, auto service, public transport, all these are finally defining what? Take you to the college. This is what exactly overloading. Overloading refers to defining more than one method with same name. Defining more than one method with same name. For example, I can tell you sending email. How to send an email? You can use compose, you can use reply, you can use forward. What's going to be happening? Whether you compose or reply or forward, sending an email only. But what how? Compose in the sense treated as a new mail, reply in the sense treated as original mail will be sent along with the new mail, forward, it will be sent to other person. So finally what happens? Sending an email only. For example, deposit amount into bank account. How do I do this? Cash deposit, bank deposit through ATM machine. You can say fund transfer. So finally what's happening? Transferring funds from one place to another place. And this is called as a overloading. Or you can say polymer. Any questions? Now let's go to your Visual Studio. Let me open my last class example. Add existing project. We are with MVC. So this is my MVC application. In the MVC application, if you are able to see, there is something controller derived from controller. This is inheritance. Understand? Pass data demo controller. This is a class inherited from controller. People controller. This is a class inherited from controller. Able to follow what I'm trying to tell? Post back. This is a controller inherited from. This is called as inheritance. Now coming to overloading. If you remember, there are two action methods. Index action method, post index action method. Two terms you define. Index method, index method. This is polymorphism. One is without argument. Another one is with argument. See? Defining more than one method with same name. Remember, right? I said you index action method, post index action method. Example 1, post example 1. Remember, guys, example 2, example 2. There are two defines more than one name. Okay, sorry, more than one method with same name. This is what we call it as an inheritance. Inheritance is a process of extending classes. Any questions? Any questions? Hello. Everybody please respond. So inheritance is a process of extending classes. All right. Then coming to abstract class. Abstract class in the sense, a class, what will be called consular. Right. Abstract class in the sense, a class which contains partial implementation. So what do you mean by partial implementation? Some part of the implementation has been given, some part of the implementation has not been given. I can tell you a simple example. Let me open the corner. Right. Search for abstract. Right, no issues. I'll take in that. So I'll have some examples. Right. Let me add one class. Yeah, I think I given already. Yes. Say abstract class in the sense a class containing some implementation. Let's say you know something called what will be called some part of the implementation to be done at parent and some part of implementation be done at child. You know what I'm trying to do? So you know what will be called, there is something called as a biryani center. If they do the business well, they will do something called as a branches. If you have biryani center, let's say doing well, they will start branches. So what they will do is, in the head office, they will prepare item. In the branch offices, they will sell. So you can understand that some part of the implementation done at the parent and some part of the implementation done at the child, and this is possible using abstract class. Refers to partial implementation of class. Understand what I'm trying to tell? Hello? You know Open University. Open University in the sense, you can say that course designing done at university. Enrollment notification at the university. Study center. You can say study center. Enrollments. Okay, first advertisement. Study center. Enrollment at study center. You can understand that some part will be done in the parent and some part will be done in the child, and this is called as an abstract class. Understand? Hello? So in this case, here is an example. Open University. Let's say abstract class Open University, where we have course designing, where we have exams. Exams and course designing will be at the parent level. Advertisements and enrollments will not be at the parent level, only declaration. So I repeat, they will tell, do advertisement and enrollment. Study center will do the advertisement and study center will do the enrollments. So you can understand that if you are able to see the parent class, this class containing 4 methods, 2 are defined and 2 are not defined. So which were not defined, they were defined in the child class, and this is called as a abstract class. Understand, Srinivas? Right. So coming here, I have given you object-oriented programming in detail, documents, videos, everything ready. So why I'm taking you today in the sense, you people said that you're not completed that. I want everybody to do. Tomorrow onwards, we'll be again back to MVC. Okay. So here, OOPS videos, this is. There are 2 videos. There are 2 materials. I don't want you to wait from tomorrow onwards here. If you don't practice also, it will be a headache for everyone. So I said you right, my content will be very, very useful, even if you go for the real time also. In real time, lot of the issues we were solved in the drive. Okay. So please complete all the practices. So tomorrow we are going to be learning a concept is HTML helpers in MVC. This will be a little bit of coding will be there. Okay, then we'll move to the concept called as a scaffold. Scaffold in the sense, we'll generate code. Okay, we will stop writing code. Slowly we will stop writing code. Understand? I repeat, in tomorrow's session, we will be giving you HTML helper class. So why we need to learn the code, when we are able to generate the code, in the sense, the code which is generated, we should be able to understand. We should be able to customize. So from day after tomorrow onwards, we are working with scaffold. What do you mean by scaffold? Code generation. Code generation in the sense, you need to tell what kind of code to be generated. So tomorrow only, we'll be having little bit of coding. Next class onwards, we will not be writing more code. We will stop writing code. We'll generate code. Slowly, we'll go for the complete auto generation of code. Understand, everyone? So, guys, I have another 10 minutes time. Any questions you can ask me. Yes, starting from Sai. Sai, tell me where you completed the practice. Janavi. Hello, Anusha. Viraj. Anshul. Super. They connected and they left. Okay. Srinivas? Yeah. So I given you all videos, everything is ready. So make sure that you complete all the practice which were given in the till today classes. Tomorrow onwards, we were completely into web development. Okay. So if you are okay with that one, then we'll move to the database. We'll connect to the database and all. Okay. Thank you so much and bye for now. Make sure that you complete all the practice, guys. Otherwise, it will be very headache for me. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
sorry.
you. Right. No, I understand. So you have a lot of other things also when you are out of India. So my thing is,